started, just up a little bit. I've been tearing it up here in the practicing these 10-point scalps, and I had that 100-point little sell off over there. Up 11,600 since I switched and did that. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. We love volatility.
Who implements these tariffs, by the way? Like,
order filled.
No, like, if they say tomorrow we're doing it, selling off the VWAP sort of again. But
question, Jack.
Can you just change that in a day? Is there's like a computer where they just put in 25%?
Correct. Yep.
Is that a customs? Where's it done?
Customs Border Patrol. They have a harmonized tariff codes, and they'll update their harmonized tariff code system. So when you import, export a product, everything has their own code. It goes through Customs Border Patrol, and it goes through a clearance system. And yes, you can update them in.
Order filled.
So sitting at the port, it's already been sitting at the port, and the tariffs haven't been implemented. Are those good or anything effective immediately? How does that work?
Once it clears the system, I did a lot of import export out of Utah, right? And Utah now has an inland port of entry, so we'd fly would boat on a ship on a vessel to California, put it on a train, and it will go by rail to Salt Lake City. From Salt Lake City, they have their own entry. It's a whole a lot of places have it, and it would clear customs in Salt Lake. So we didn't pay tariffs until it cleared customs in Salt Lake. You can clear customs in California. You can clear customs at a border and a lot of other locations, but they do not go into effect until it clears customs. It's like an entry, right? When you come into the United States, you go through customs. You give them your passport. They go through. They clear you. Very similar. Very similar.
Interesting. Good question, Jack.
Learn a new thing.
19,000
random crap. I know, man.
It's not random anymore. I'm glad we have you here. Got the doctor in the house.
I knew it would pay off one day in these markets in my trading.
100%. Up to these 5600s in the ES. Those 60s held nice. Well, not nice, but they did hold. 598 over view up, like Jack said. 5603. What's up, Jack?
I mean, not too much nicer than that. If you were so inclined, which I would not do blindly, you could have just put on size there with a 10-point stop or even a 5.5-point stop, and then won the trade. So they held quite nice.
Where do we finish today? Do you think this today is going to be one daily doji? We finish really close to where we opened. I wouldn't be surprised.
My gut, my cockles, my mind wants to finish higher. The reasoning being that we're going into CPI tomorrow morning, and after this intense sell-off, I mean, we're down 10% in the S&P in 13 days or something like that, is that people might want to be taking some profits, hedging their bets a little bit. And we were going there until Trump said something.
I know. I mean, look at the daily chart, right? We had some consolidation here. Those days were, I mean, we were up 40.
These guys are still talking.
I mean, that's a non-event day, right? We just start and finish really close to where we were at, and I mean, we did it again on the 7th. So 5 or 6 dojis on our way down here, and today's looking like it could be the same.
Kind of frozen here.
Yeah.
Let me refresh.
It came back right here, right now. Back
We're good
on my side.
Well, NASDAQ ladder or S&P ladder looking funky. S&P ladder looking funky. You seen that, Jack?
Not my end.
Let me check. I'm good now in the S&P.
Yeah,
I'm clean on NASDAQ.
You guys seen those? Okay.
Yeah, I'm clean as well.
All good here.
Click. All right, cool. Click. Yeah, hit refresh. I'm good.
Yeah, come on, ladies and gentlemen, breathe. Yes. TopStep makes it well and fair for everybody. So if you had a problem, do not worry about it.
5 seconds. You know, if it runs
Yeah.
perfectly, and then just 5 seconds. Oh, it's
Electronic trading.
5 seconds.
Still not perfect, is it?
It isn't, Hogue. All the old pit trader in you saying, "I told you so." This electronic trading shit. Need the pits.
I remember
fine.
being on the floor and rollbacks would freeze. Guys would come running out of the elevators in their shorts and t-shirts, trying to get on the floor to get out of their trades.
Wow. Like trading
man.
with Pete, that might be something, man. It's like this is so easy. You have a keyboard, a mouse, a screen, and just trade. This is incredibly crazy, amazing, and I don't think people realize how powerful this is. Like this is so practical, right? I mean, the time you need to execute a trade is a moon away from what it takes in the pit, I guess. And so, yeah, timing wise, it's on our side. Yeah, very interesting. I'm watching videos actually on the on what was happening in the pit in the 1980s. People teaching how to buy 2, buy 3, etc. And so it's very interesting. I'm very curious about it, and it's fascinating how this industry evolves. Yeah, I love it. So if you're or have been a trader in the pit, props to you, because it is something.
Got 1,000 lot upside in S&P's 5607, offered 900 times. Yes, Jerome, the barriers to entry, future trading has never been lower. It's best time ever to be a prop trader right now.
What's next? Is the next question.
Order filled.
What's going to be next?
Neural implants.
24/7, baby.
Damn.
24/7.
5. You playing the
You skate
big
where the puck's
big
going,
leagues,
not where
man.
it's been.
Look at
I don't know
this.
where it's going.
28. Volatility.
25.8. That's what I'm shooting for.
25.8, 56. Got that 1,000 up there. Anytime you see that 1,000 come in, the market has run away from it. See if it does want to chase. This is the S&Ps.
Actually, this should be somewhere
Is there a
here,
news
man.
event?
Take 3,
Just a
There was
40-point
definitely a wiggle
bounce?
there.
3,000.
Back.
Those are wiggles, huh, Jack? 40 points.
3,000.
Wiggle.
3,000. Come on.
Wiggle.
Yeah, Colin.
81.
Ben Lichtenstein had a nice
81,
business. Just kinda
81,
squawking whatever he was seeing
81.
84 in the S&Ps.
81. Right here.
Did a good job
81.
of painting the picture, didn't he?
Right there. I need you to come
There's such a
right
deep short
there.
I didn't pull the trigger on.
Why'd you like it? It was up against VWAP, or what'd you like at that level, Jack? You're talking about the 5600s.
VWAP's there, but also you could sell around a little above. I was trying to get too greedy with it, a little above 5600, and then kind of have your stop somewhere just beyond the 5610s or something like that, just to see probably good risk reward or an opportunity that's going to bounce there a little bit to the downside.
It happened to me twice in gold today, Jack. Just trying to be a little too cheap with my entry.
Yeah.
85. We are in from
More important,
93.
price or being in?
Oh, wait a
Short
minute.
term or long term?
Let me see something.
Urgency.
Yep.
And I think that kind of describes this very uniform sell-off we've been seeing.
I mean, it's called fast markets, and the markets, it's just still fast, but compared to the last couple of weeks, it feels like, seeing 100-point rips in blink of an eye. Some more selling coming in here. 15 points down in the S&Ps as we speak. Take a look at the NASDAQ. Down a casual 70 points in this 5-minute bar.
Yeah, slow markets are faster than this.
Let's check out Dakota every night. Slow markets here in the States.
What
Decent
goes
long
through your
here.
line, Coach? When you wait.
I don't see it.
Do you think?
Oh yeah,
if we ever
1,000 lot
go to
upside.
24,
NASDAQ.
I think if we ever go
1,000
to
lot offered.
24/7 trading, that most of the participation will remain in old regular trading session hours, regular trading hours, the old pit hours, or you think it's going to spread it out more as far as longer time frame participants?
will spread it out more for sure. I think
It'll take time, but yeah.
here's my I don't know if I want to call it a concern. Is it's something I really want to see what's going to happen because it's going to affect us. It is, and I hope it affects us in a positive way, not a negative way. Is volatility. Okay, the New York session open is an open for a reason, and we see a spike in volatility for that New York session. For that reason, and so I would
Order
say
rejected.
my slight concern is that
Order rejected.
market's open for 24 hours. It will reduce the volatility that we see, and it's going to change a lot of trading habits.
I don't like.
And of course, news events will always have volatility, but the market's gonna be able to digest stuff even faster, right? And
For some reason, I don't like.
I'm just afraid
My
for
concern-
volatility, I guess.
Order rejected. Concern is, does it thin out the liquidity over a longer period of time?
I think that we still need times. You'll know that, they're open 23 hours a day now, and it's not. Look, I had the volume up right now. When you have big orders, you need liquidity. So we all agree that, hey, we're all going to be here to hang out at 8:30 Eastern, and we're all going to be here to hang out at the last 15 minutes until 3 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
So we can move big size around, right? I don't know that will change so much, but I think a lot of people might get just wiped out. You know how fickle sometimes the overnight futures moves can be. Look at last night with the 300 points down, 300 points up. Over the weekend, could see more of that.
Yeah.
The stock
guys over the wire here. I got over the wire here. They're coming in.
Order filled.
Paperwork raising tariffs on Canada has not been signed. This is coming from a CNBC citing a senior administration official. Not signed yet. So it's still on the table. I'll be watching for any updates on this. I'm back to you guys.
Buddy.
Bearish on the word yet.
Yep.
Yet. Yet.
Thoughts not jumping around. Thoughts not jumping around the ES. Came down to 5,600. Now it's back up to 5,609. There's the 1,000 lot in the NASDAQ ladder up around 97. We ran away from that.
So we were here.
Yeah, I seen it in the 90s.
We were here.
There wouldn't be a market open, the New York session open, right? That will change the dynamic. Will there even be a power hour anymore?
There will always be a power hour, Dakota. There will always be a power hour. I see what you're saying, though, yeah.
You're on Top Step TV.
Yeah, power hour.
Order filled.
We'll make our own. We'll make our own.
Yeah, midnight.
Well, perhaps we will have a European segment of TopStep TV. Who knows?
I like the sound of that, Jerome.
We'll see what the future.
Order
Who
filled.
would like a European sort of segment? Coach D is already doing this in the morning. Who would like sort of European extension of TopStep and TopStep TV? Who is here from Europe in the chat? Let us know.
Who is here?
And outside of Europe as well.
Watch this. Where are you in Europe? Watch from Europe.
Where are you
Let's
from,
see
guy?
the country.
Let us know.
I'm gonna need some Adderall for this.
Yeah, meth markets.
Yup. Berlin. Here we go.
Come on,
Brussels,
NASQAD,
Germany,
nothing.
Barcelona.
Here we go.
Madrid.
Belgium, Germany, Finland, France, Madrid,
Portugal.
Paris.
Slovakia.
Estonia. Where's Estonia?
All over the
Estonia.
world.
Shout out to Estonia always.
Wow.
Who's from Estonia?
You like Johnny?
No, let's go. Mexico, Ireland.
Nashville, Tennessee,
See how cross-public TopStep is? Wonderful.
Global, Jerome.
Alabama, Germany. There's an Alabama in Germany?
Where's Estonia? What keeps that?
Buenos
Casual
dias, Slancha, Guten Tag.
Oh, look at this.
Bedrock.
A little bit more.
Bon dia.
Bon dia is right.
The land of Oz.
Come on, figure this out.
Lala Salama,
California.
Skol.
I mean,
Hey, dude.
do we realize some people are watching us and it's like dark night for them?
Yeah.
Great
Jumbo.
fire.
Yeah,
It's
bad.
commitment,
strange.
guys. Incredible.
Honey, come to bed, please.
Look at that.
No,
Pretty
no,
cool.
Come to bed.
Come back. I can't.
I'm long
House
as a
account
bee.
just entered 20 contract.
Long as it be.
Please. come
Wake
to
up,
bed.
babe.
I wait for you.
I'm definitely chopping around right now.
Wow.
There we go. Back up. Here we go.
Somebody
See
from
that 1,000.
Chicago.
Oh, how about it? New Zealand.
Go.
Hometown heroes.
Aussie.
Planet Zimbo.
4:30 a.m. here in New Zealand. Wow. Good morning, Ryan.
That's right.
You're gone.
Polska. Good to see. See, these markets looks like these wiggles now. I don't know if they're wiggles, if they're moves, or I don't know what to make of it right now. 19,000.
I think we rallied.
470. Is it a rally? Is it a pop? It's just lifting some offers. But NASDAQ ladder is very, very thin. There's that 1,000 lot. 1,000 lot. What is it? What price is that?
89.
Thank you. 9. NASDAQ offer 1,000 times. 89s.
I think we can
Smack
break
it.
up. I mean, we'll see how buyers handle this, but we rejected the exact same area as previously.
It's gone.
Low of the opening range,
Hold.
which is 98.
It's 99. 99. They moved it.
So, up to
99.
99. Thank you.
Need to see if we can close above 5602. If we can close above, oh wait, I'm sharing the wrong chart. My bad. If we can close above
Order filled.
5602, I bet this is bullish because we've had the attempt 1 hour ago where we rejected, moved down, consolidated, had a push up with the late longs, and then we had we are having a real push up. ACH, of course, but this looks like it's holding. We are having enough buyers pumping this. So yeah, completely agreed. We can have a continuation to the upside.
There we go. See if those 99s want to get filled. Hey, you got to pull up in the chat. Would you like to see 24/7 futures trading? Yes or no?
Break through these 500s. 99's gone.
We can never.
99's gone. Where do you move it to? Where'd they move it
I
to?
don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Cool, bro.
If we can't close above, that's telling us we still have
now they're up
rejection.
to. See it up there, Dakota?
Where's it at?
I saw it. They moved it up somewhere.
1,000 lot.
It's in the to the five teens somewhere.
Somebody said it in the chat. 1,000 lot order right above us.
Yes, there's a
FCC in the phone.
5609 offered 1,000 times. There's Estonia. What's up, Estonia?
Yeah, baby. Colin.
That's no.
Remember, they
Wasn't
could be stuck
Estonia the
with
first country that sort of cut away from Russia? Wasn't that Estonia? First one to take that step. I believe so.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Gabe.
Check it out.
$1,200 offered. 5609 ES. Last trade 55.97.
This is holding. Wow, I'm very much surprised.
Into the cheap shop.
All right. That 1,000 lot. Time to file an official complaint to the CFTC on who's ever thrown that 1,000 lot in the.
It's in the 520s.
I have a possible explanation is that we're getting near the roll, right? So that person, their order could be dependent on what price they can get in the next futures contract.
Good call. Jack,
In
bring it
fact,
today.
every time you see a large order, I would wager they're usually hedged in something else and working a spread. But if it stays there, I guess it could be a large order. It just seems kind of weird to me to do.
Definitely been behaving differently this week, opposed to late February.
Roll week.
Roll week is right. Let's try. Let's take a look at some of these markets now. Dow.
This could
a
be
holding
like
pattern.
short entry. This is
Short
not
entry, Jerome.
holding.
Talk to us.
We are unable to break above. ACH, we need a single buyer who will like flip 100 slots. And we need to pass through this previous like consolidation area, but we are unable to do it in like half an hour. Entering short here is a bit risky, but that could be a nice entry. But I want to see at least 2 5-minute candles consolidating in this box, and then I will probably take a position. If the short plays before, it's all good, and if it doesn't play, then that would be my sort of securization to secure myself from a loss. So
I'm there with you.
Looking downside, Jack.
Because it's cheap, I'm not gonna like short it for the lows.
I'm with you. All right, so we got about 20 minutes left here in fast markets. Still been fast, just not hyper speed like we've seen.
Yeah, it's not.
Markets are moving. Charts are a bit messy. Hey, poll results. How about that, Robert? Poll results. Would you like to see 24/7 futures trading? 800 votes. 50% say no. 49% say yes. What the other 1%?
here goes the move, perhaps.
Yeah, it was there. Somebody asked, could you swing trade if futures were open 24 hours? There would have to be some sort of different margin, because part of when you think about the intraday margins and the overnight margins, there's less liquidity at night, so it's still more dangerous to hold it through, even if it's open 24 hours a day. So I'd assume, I have no idea, that there would have to be different margins for holding
Order filled.
the night.
There'd still be a 1 hour break in the futures market, right?
Yeah, how would they do settle? Where do you?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe they are, say, 24/7, but they mean 23/7, like futures. It's still
I
in
think
it.
they have to they have to restart the computers,
Yeah, tech
Develop-
maintenance and all that.
develop settlement. Order filled. Positions to that level. There has to be some way that they would be able to probably
Unless-
do that on the fly.
What are they doing crypto?
This is what I was asking, unless they had two systems that were going back and forth, right? Like, if there was a way to kind of shift it over so you could do everything on one, shift it back. I don't know.
Well, they already have
Never
like a
claimed to be a
backup system.
computer
in
guy.
case it happens. You just have to set up a whole third system so that they can just switch it over.
They'll rotate it. You run a different algo on each
There you go.
server. There'd no longer be a New York Open, a London Open, Asian Open. It'd be like just like the London server,
Open.
New York server.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a surf the sessions.
Surfing the servers. This market, buyers have been stepping in on these sell-offs, so I'm still bullish for a break above 500, back and test up near these mid to upper 500s.
Buyers coming back in crude.
Order filled.
95 cents. High a day, 66.17.
Let's get that break. Let's get the break here.
NASDAQ gonna give it a shot here.
This could be the move, because we had the flush. We can see it today. Previously, it happened. We had a flush of the late longs.
They pulled it.
Ooh, there it is.
Order rejected.
Example, and now we are breaking. Yeah,
Order rejected.
Scalping so easy.
Order
I'm
filled.
long
What's wrong
10
else?
from 80. I'm long 10 from 89.
Ted NQ?
Yeah.
This is a practice
I mean-
account, right?
Oh, I was like, yo,
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
just your casual
Yo.
30-point breakout.
Yep, buyers
We're
coming in here.
through
50. Go ahead, Jack.
big options level here. We'll see if we reject or keep going. 56.10. Our next rock fight. We're making our first push at it since the sell-off.
Now we're popping all the stops. Now it's moving.
Yes, it is.
Hey, this is coming over the wire, guys and girls. Canadians who are in the U.S. for 30 days or longer, I know this doesn't sound good, will soon have to register their information with the U.S. government, according to a notice obtained by ABC News. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you.
This market's so
Huh.
thin, Andre. This market's
I-
so
what?
thin.
It is. It very, very much is. Let's see if they can keep. Okay, we got high in the NASDAQ.
Real quick short here.
19,614.
This is going to be
Alright, cool.
real quick.
Up against the tens, Jack.
Made
I'll give it a little
that
more than
bounce.
that.
Ooh.
You short?
No. Just real quick, Jerome. It's going to be real quick.
Right.
$56.11. It's upside down.
So close.
This.
And
This.
Very weak.
Wooden
what's
buyers.
going through your mind, Jack? What's going through your mind? You're super focused.
I'm super focused because I trade on the ladder.
Let him focus. Let
Trying
him
to,
cook.
I'm trying to see any movement above the tens. Like if we get the push here, and if we don't, now it's gonna come get me.
Oh, hold it.
Almost.
56.10.
Order rejected.
Lock in focus from Jack.
Yeah, it is.
See the
19,005.
his neck pulsating. His heartbeat.
Used a big word yesterday. Used a very big word
Everything.
yesterday.
Seeing my
To,
whole life
say-
in front of me.
It was locked in. Well,
No.
Order
Top Step
rejected.
Vitals on him. Oh,
All right,
we
we're
need
up
Top Step
10:34,
TV Vitals.
Okay.
and now I'm bullish.
There you go. Tilt starting to lean a little long here in the ES, 70% long, average price 5,600 even. Last trade 56.12, so in the money there. See if the Nasdaq wants to go
Let's do
test
it.
these highs. Got the 80 points to go. Last trade the Nasdaq 19,503.
Order rejected.
Andre, who do I talk to that we get Top Step TV Vitals on us? Heart rate.
We've talked
All
about
that.
that. They
Well,
do that in
you see if-
F1. They've
If Fitbit or Apple would pay more, they probably
Doing it.
get
Love to
out of
do
my
deal.
office.
love to do a
If you wait
sponsorship
a
deal
couple
with them.
months, I can bring a device on the table.
Jerome.
Okay.
The hookup,
Bring
that's
in the
right.
doctor's
That would be
devices.
able to
Yes.
track-
Jerome is a
track
doctor.
your brainwave.
Yes.
You know, Dr. Steenbarger spoke about Muse Interaction that develops an EEG headband, so an electroencephalograph. And so basically, that is what an EKG is, EKG. So it's an electrocardiogram, but you put electrodes, a headband on your forehead or your head, and it measures the electrical activity of your brain. And with an SDK, an algorithm, a software development kit, you can convert the measurements, the electrical activity measured, into, let's call them indicators, such as stress, attention, concentration, focus, stuff like that.
I had a
so-
friend that would get seizures. You use that for seizures too, right? I think you had it on for like a few days.
Yeah, exactly. The only way to diagnose seizures and epileptic behaviors is when
Order
patients
rejected.
have actual seizures. So let's say you have you are epileptic. If you don't have a seizure and we put electrodes on your brain, we can't detect this in your brain. But if you have a seizure
Order rejected.
and we measure
Order rejected.
sort of, then we can detect and confirm it. It's a bit sketchy because you can think about how hard it could be to put electrodes on the brain of somebody who is having a seizure. But yeah, we can measure HRV, heart rate variability, which is an indicator that can be correlated with relaxation and stress and our ability precisely to come back to relaxation when we are stressed. And so, guess
Order
what?
filled.
Guys,
Order
we
rejected.
will all have EEGs on our heads while trading.
Order
I know
filled.
somebody who developed in the US an EEG with temporal parietal
When
electrodes, so ours or
this was
occipital
whack.
electrodes. But you can put
Wackity-doodle.
temporal
Open
occipital,
orders
sorry,
just
temporal
kill me.
occipital electrodes, and he developed this especially. I don't remember the name of the company, but can find it again for engineers, coders, developers, and so they track as a score out of 100, let's say, their performance, their ability to code, and how good they are while they work. And so their CEO, managers, etc., they can track the performance.
Order filled.
Let's say your score is an average of 72 out of 100. Let's say during 3 days in a row, your score is like 51. Like your manager will come to you and will say probably, okay, what's happening? Perhaps something is happening in your personal life, and you would say, yeah, my wife got sick. I had to take care of her. Couldn't sleep well, but you didn't speak about it to anybody because I thought you would be afraid, etc., about my work performance. But guess what? During 3 days, this individual got his performance lowered, and so putting these measures in prevention can prevent, indeed, have this decline of your employees, your team members, in terms of performance, because it's sad and unfortunate. In France, we had to wait for people to jump out of buildings to understand that our mental health is directly correlated to our work performance, and so we need to implement mental health measures in the professional industry so we could help everybody. And just to finish, Rainmaker said that's a HIPAA violation. I agree, but these measures are put in place with agreements between
Order filled.
employers and the employees. So don't worry about it. There's a lot of data stuff. Healthcare data is the most important data in the world, one of the most at least. So don't worry about it. All these systems have been built and are being built with high-level cyber security. It doesn't mean that you can't get hacked, of course, but you have certificates of quality that are in place.
Order filled.
In Europe. So we have to follow them, and you can't be a medical device or a wellness device or whatever you want to be.
Order filled.
Respect these certificates. So yeah, you'll hear a lot about it in the next month. I'm working on that. It's going to be a multiple step process. But yeah, guess you'll like it. You'll like it.
I like it.
Thank
Hook
you.
it up to me and hook it up to the risk management settings. Lock me out if my heart rate gets above 120.
So there is or is not something that clamps onto your nipples as part of this device. There's not.
Come on.
Well, I'm out.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Order
are
filled.
indifference from the markets, Jack. Not that.
Yes, we do. All right, let's bring in JD. JD, we got about 7 minutes left here on Fast Markets. How are you going to follow
Order
that up?
filled.
We got some more stats, but Jerome bringing the heat.
Order
What do
filled.
you got for us, JD?
Order
Let's go through
filled.
these hot streaks real quick, and I will get out of here, folks.
61
Great
days?
conversation. 61 days for Miguel. Everybody here is in
Yes.
200 plus days of profit yesterday. Miguel, $309 trading the MNQ, 61 days worth 54.66. Sebastian picked up another $317 trading the MNQ, 46 days worth 15,359. Corey T made $209 trading the micro S&P, 14,566 on a 34-day heater for Corey. Sakanti had a huge day trading the NASDAQ, $9,535 in profits yesterday for Sukanti. Now on a 31-day heater, worth $36,652. That is ripe for a call-up right there. I'm going to pass this name out over to our risk team and
Order
take a look at
filled.
this trader. Then Tom J, $941 trading gold yesterday. Tom now on a 30-day hot streak worth $18,131. Those are your funded trader hot streaks from yesterday. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, JD.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Continue to find more and more better and better traders. It's only been a year. Only a year.
72% long in the ES. Every time we've seen above 70% long, we have seen a bit of a reversal. Rick Sanchez in the chat says Top Step has such an amazing team. I agree. A lot of people behind here. You guys see us just talking. There's many, many people behind this whole operation. It's pretty cool. We saw it in Las Vegas. Team is absolutely kick-ass. 72% long ES. Keep an eye on that.
Market. So choppy. So choppy in this market. It's a violent chop, too.
So thin. Yep. Oh, yeah. How about this? Yeah. Tim B joining us. Trade with Top Step. First, we got morning recap. In a couple minutes. Then we got Tim B joining us from Nashville. Let's take a see what's up to him. My guy. Trades the Russell. Gives a little love to the Russell. NASDAQ.
Russell.
Yep.
Russell trader.
I haven't seen Tim B in the chat. Tim B was joining us. Trade with Top Step. My guy.
We have a lot of traders trading so many different things. We even have access to currency futures, currency futures.
6E. Yeah.
Yeah, 6E.
Shout out to who? We look at 6E.
Yeah, a lot of traders that have rotated over to futures from Forex and from other options. I mean, futures have it.
Order filled.
What does futures not have? Futures have options. They have currency. They have, commodities.
What up, T?
You name it.
Coming into the close of fast markets. Stay tuned, folks. Follow the bell. Something's bound to happen, as we know. There's a White House press briefing, I do believe. I didn't catch the time on that. Eddie, did you catch the time on that?
Or is it just 4 o'clock Central Time today? Yeah, 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. So after. Thank you very much.
Eddie, has the paper been signed yet?
I'm waiting for President Trump to text me back, but as far as I know, it has not been signed regarding the tariffs on Canada yet. So, still waiting for that text.
100-point sell-off as soon as it's signed. We'll know then.
Yes. He said that's effective tomorrow, I believe. But the paper does need to be signed, so we'll be waiting for that. 69% long ES, a little bit of a downtick here. 5600s is a jack with those 10s, man. A little more wiggle room on that stop.
It was a good sell twice, and then they just pushed it a little bit further than I was comfortable with, but that's okay. I'm fine with where we're at. We've had a good
session.
5-day run right now.
Nice. Stop a better entry.
Oh, yeah. Better entry. On the flight out to Vegas last week, we were watching fast markets, and I saw you called the bottom and the top in a trade, Jack. What was this? What's this wizardry you're doing?
Oh, I made that first day. I made like $1,800 trading like 3 micros or something.
Yeah, he's called the top and the bottoms. What the hell is he doing? Very impressive.
It's amazing that I'll do that.
Order filled
with not my money and not even the size. But we had a fun time. It was good with Dolby and Jay, Eddie, Anne Marie.
Chopping it up. Let's give you a little preview of what's coming up today. Like I said, we got morning recap coming up after this. Then we got trade with Top Step, Tim B in the house. Lunchbox trading, Jack, JD, Jack Sr., Hoop, Mick. Heat during the lunchtime. Back to the Futures with Doom, JD, and Dolby. Doom, always watch him. He's a trip. Love him. The afternoon recap. And then Power Hour, Isaac Rivera joining us. At the buzzer, Coach Paul, Coach Jay, of course, star of Slow Marcus joining us, and head coach of the Pop Squad, Coach Dakota. Action-packed day on a Tuesday. Who knows what's in store?
Did you say Mick? Did you say Mick is joining for Lunchbox Trading?
I believe Mick will be joining us. Yes, indeed. There's Coach Jay.
Have you guys got him to place a trade yet on air?
No, he's watching traders. Ask him. Yes, Jack. He'll be on with him. Or JD be on with him.
Okay.
I mean, if you count his liquidations as trades, he might be the biggest trader here.
There you go.
Hey, Andre, before we go, just a reminder, top of the hour here, we have our WASDE number coming out. So if you are trading beans, corn, or wheat, just a heads up on that. There's my timer right now.
Appreciate that. Also, Eddie, at the bottom of the hour, in about 35 minutes, we have European close in 35 minutes. So we'll keep you posted on that. That'll be a trade with TopStep with Tim B. Anyways, that was a fast market. That was a different type of fast markets we've had compared to the rest. It felt like we were going to go. We didn't go. Anyways, Jerome, thank you so much for joining us and give us that insight on the mental here at TopStep TV. Dakota, nice trading. Jack, great execution. We got more coming. Who knows what's going to happen next these days? Sometimes they feel slow and we just go crazy. Morning recap coming up next, folks. Stay tuned with us. Bell to bell. This is TopStep TV. Let's go.
What up, TopStep TV? Alex Ferrer here. Just took home the Crystal Globe. It's a little better than gold.
Okay, so we're getting mixed signals here. It's already noon, so I'm closing it for today, or for now. Subscribe, ring that bell. I come on often, and let's chat. Just tell me what's up. What do you see me doing right? What do you see me doing wrong? All right, and let me know where you're from. I'm from Cali, Colombia. Trading futures. Trading futures. Okay, so we're out of here. We are